Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing great. So today I have the review of a fragrance from the house of Argos, and the fragrance is Sacred Flame. You can see the flames here. So I don't have any Argos fragrance in my collection. This is the first fragrance from Argos that I have purchased, and I have been hearing about Argos. The most popular one from Argos is Triumph of Bacchus. And when I was in India, this fragrance was like hard to find. Not this fragrance, like the house of Argos in general, because this is more popular in the US, I believe, and it was hard to find. So I always I could not get my hands on this fragrance. I had tried to purchase, but I could not find it. So now I'm in US and I have access to fragrances that are more easily available here. And Argos is one such fragrance. You can directly order from their website, or there are discounters where you can get Argos fragrances for a reasonable price. So if you order from their website, you have kind of a different experience because their packaging is amazing, and if you buy two fragrances, you will get like an additional 17% discount or something. So I purchased this from a website called Olfactory LLC or something, and this is a 30 ml and it cost me around like $115. So this is the bottle, a 30 ml bottle. I absolutely love the presentation. That's one of the main features that attracted me to the house of Argos in general. So if you don't know, the house of Argos, they use Greek mythology in their fragrance creations, and each fragrance tells a story. So this fragrance is about, you can see in the picture, this is Prometheus. Prometheus is, I think, considered as the god of fire or something. So this fragrance is supposed to be like the Sacred Flame, as the name suggests. It's like a spicy kind of a fragrance. And I didn't have any idea about this fragrance house. I recently saw like a lot of hype in fragrance communities in US especially. Like some people have Argos as their most favorite niche fragrance house, and there were some mixed opinions regarding the fragrance house, to be frank, because some people were saying Argos to be like a free bottle brigade fragrance. So you must be knowing what I mean. Like some brands, they send fragrances to the influencers and they hype it up in the YouTube or other social media platforms. So I thought I will check out this fragrance house and see if it's worth the hype, or is it just a free bottle brigade fragrance which is not good. And surprisingly to me, this fragrance totally captured my heart because it smells very unique. Nothing like what I have in my collection of maybe like 300 fragrance or something, including all the niche fragrances. So this smells really nothing. I can't compare this fragrance to anything else in my collection. I have heard that the Triumph of Bacchus is inspired from, like, not inspired, like it shares similar DNA with red tobacco. So that's like more of a twist to red tobacco with added maybe what's the note? Peach note. And this fragrance also has an amazing peach note. Okay, so coming to Sacred Flame. So this fragrance is a very complex niche fragrance. It's not something that you put on and then you can like immediately form an impression, yes, this fragrance is, we can put it in this category. It's very hard to put this fragrance in a specific category, and if you check the note breakdown, you will understand why I tell that it's not a simple fragrance, because it evolves. It has lot of phases. It starts off fresh and spicy. So you get an initial burst of citruses, bergamot, tangerine, and most importantly, the central player is peach. And by peach, it's not like a peachy fragrance. If you say, for example, consider fragrance like Sunset Hour or like other fruity fragrance which has peach. This is peach blended along with other, there are a lot of supporting notes along with peach, like spicy notes like cinnamon, clove. All the spicy notes are mixed with peach along with citruses in the opening. And the other fragrance that comes to my mind, not a fragrance in particular but a fragrance house, is Guerlain. So this fragrance, Argos Fragrance House, I believe has kind of a quality to Guerlain's, not the recent fragrances, like if you consider fragrances like Shalimar, Habit Rouge. So it has some kind of connection, or I feel the quality, the Guerlain makes amazing quality fragrances. So I'm not comparing a designer fragrance house to a niche. This can be put in ultra niche category because the pricing is very high for Argos fragrances. Even the 30 ml retail will cost you like $165 or $175. So it reminds me of Guerlain. I mean the uh, quality and the craftsmanship, if I can say, like the notes and the blending. So it reminds me of certain classic vintage Guerlain fragrances. So let's check the notes quickly. And I'm not going to read the entire notes because it's like there are a hell lot of notes in this fragrance. So as I said, top note starts citrusy and spicy with the tangerine, clove, pepper, everything, and then transitioning to the middle notes. All the floral notes are coming in the mid notes. You get the rose, jasmine, tuberose. I think there are a hell lot of floral notes here. Patchouli is there, cinnamon bark, violet, orris. So that's basically the middle notes. So just think starting this fragrance will remind you bit like super, I don't say it's super fresh, like a citrusy, fruity, spicy fragrance. And then it gets to the floral middle notes and the rose comes up. And this is not a jammy rose. The rose is not prominent, or it does not stick like, don't think of it like an oud satin mood or something, because the rose and other floral notes are well blended along with the spiciness and the citrusy bergamot and the freshness at the top. And then towards the far dry down, we get vanilla, amber, benzoin. So that forms the crux of this fragrance. The base of the fragrance is all about vanilla and amber. So that's why I said this is a very complex fragrance that evolves starting from the top note, citrusy, spicy, fruity top note, then coming to the mid, the floral components, and then amber, benzoin, vanilla are in the base notes. So this fragrance goes through a lot of transitions. I have it on my arm. And I don't say this is like a too much spicy, like not overly spicy fragrance, or it's not, it is very well balanced, that I can say. Although it has this many notes used, uh, reading the notes I got scared, like because when you see these kind of notes, like too much of notes in a fragrance, you get scared, like, but this fragrance has blended it so beautifully. I don't know who the perfumer is, but they have done an excellent job, and that's why I can't pinpoint this fragrance to any other fragrance in my collection. And my only regret is I should have bought the 100 ml bottle, but 100 ml is a bit expensive. I think in discounters you'll get around maybe $189 or something. But this is an amazing fragrance, and the bottle is very heavy. The cap, the detailing, they have like an eye. Maybe this is from the Egyptian, I'm not sure. There is an eye given here. I'm not sure if it's from Greek mythology. And here you have the Prometheus, sacred flame is written here. So excellent fragrance, guys. If you are trying, or if you are considering any fragrance from Argos, do buy the samples first and test the samples, because I believe like every person has their favorite from Argos. Some people has Sacred Flame, some people have Triumph of Bacchus, some people have Fall of Saturn, then there are like the Rose Fragrance, Adonis Awakens, then there is Danae. So people have different favorites from this house. So this definitely is one of my favorites, and I'm looking forward to try, because this the smell of this fragrance and the presentation, everything has intrigued me. And after testing Sacred Flame, I'm like really excited to try other fragrances from the brand, because this is something that I haven't smelled before. Like the fragrance totally captured my heart. This is like ultra niche kind of a perfumery here, without being too artistic. Super niche, high quality, amazing fragrance. And regarding versatility, because right now summer is going on here, and it's not a good fragrance to wear for high heat, but still because of that freshness at the top you can wear it for summer evenings. And to me this will work perfect for a date night. It will be amazing for like dinners or going out at the night. This fragrance will shine. And if you are dressed up, amazing. This reminds me of like a very dressed up kind of a person. For those kind of scenarios you can use this amazing beautiful composition from Argos. Sacred Flame, amazing fragrance. The fruity, spicy, then vanilla, floral, all notes are very well blended into this amazing juice. And coming to the performance, this performs like the longevity. I got like maybe around 10-hour mark or maybe more than 10 hours, and projection very good for the first few hours, and then it gets in an arm's length, but you can smell it clearly. So Argos fragrances, the performance, you won't get any issues. They perform very well, and this is eau de parfum concentration. And I believe like the future fragrance releases from Argos all come in extra deep parfum concentration. So this is eau de parfum. I think Triumph of Bacchus has been released in extra deep parfum concentration, and I'm also excited to try other offerings from Argos. So guys, this is not just a fragrance that is promoted by the free bottle brigade guys. This actually is really good. The quality is there, the notes, the blending, everything is amazing. So I'm highly impressed by the house of Argos. And if you have checked out any fragrance from this house, do let me know which is your favorite one, because I want to try other fragrance from this house. This really captured me, from the presentation to the bottle. Everything is amazing guys. So Argos Sacred Flame, that's it guys, my review for my first Argos fragrance. So I'll catch up with another review soon. So have a nice day. Take care.